I'm sending love and light all across the world. To the four corners of the earth, we establish a new regime of faith today. We establish a new way to love, a new way to live, a new way to care for oneself, a new way to care for each other. And it's Leo season. This is Hayes, the White Magician, giving you your spiritual prescription. How's everybody doing? If you're doing good, just say good. Everybody's doing good. How about we just say that? Everybody's doing good. Because everything is good, Even though there are things around us that may seem like they're bad or negative or out of place, everything is working out for your highest good. Everything is working out for your highest good. All things work together for the good of them that love God and are called according to the purpose of the greater good. I just want to encourage everybody and give everybody love, because I know you need it. I know you need it. I need it. Wow. There's a scripture I just wrote down from the Bible. I think you can find it in Matthew. And it says, "Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door be open. Ask and ye shall receive." So as soon as you have the desire to manifest love in your life, it's already there. You are love. You are one. You are whole. You just have to let whatever it is in you marinate and permeate your spirit. Be at one with yourself, mind, body, and soul. And that is God. That is the perfect God alignment. That is alignment, And once you learn how to do that, then you align yourself to the planetary bodies and the stars and the moon and the sun and the planetary transitions that are taking place. We're getting ready to have this full moon eclipse in Aquarius in 2 days, July 27th, 2018, master number year 11, year 2. And this has been bringing up so many feelings for me. I mean, indescribable, but a lot of it has to do with the past and past karmas that are coming back to teach us and kind of help us retrace our steps. And it's going to also bring up these old feelings, or it's going to stir up some feelings by having us take a look at the old. It's funny, yesterday I found myself with a friend, a new friend that, we're kind of just getting acquainted, getting to know each other. And she asked me about my parents, and so I showed her some photos of my parents and like a little bit of my family. And then I found myself just kind of going through some photos online from a few years ago, that I hadn't looked at in a long time. And I just kind of found myself on this trip, and I started to see, my life and the unfolding of me from that point up to now. So karmic release, releasing traumas, settling scores with yourself and with those old thought forms that used to plague you. Settle that score. This is what this lunar eclipse is going to be about, resetting and then settling the score. That's what I say. It's time to settle the score, y'all. It's time to settle the score with your old self. That person, those thought forms, those ideas, those ideologies that used to plague you, that had you bound and trapped and just unhinged. It's over. But I did a video a few days ago basically explaining that the past was going to rear itself up it's going to rear itself up, out of nowhere, so that you could sever the head of it. uh, the word test just came to my mind. A test. Yes and no. It is a test. Life is a test. But then I don't really like to think about it that way. Um, it's just coming to make you stronger. You know, everything that you're facing right now, you know, as you're changing and growing and experiencing yourself as a more evolved being, things will come back just to show you where you're at. You know, we, wow, we live our life based on contrast. You know, we live our life based on contrast, good and bad, light and dark, easy or hard, low or high. And so when we live our life based off of those things, as we start to go through our life and we experience contrast, opposing points, it causes us to expand. Because when we see the opposite of who we are, the opposite of what we want, or we experience that, and we kind of get into that tussle of, you know, who you are and who you were back then, it just causes you to expand more on what it is that you want and who you are. You know, how would you know what it is you really, really want in life if you've never experienced something that you don't want? You know, how could you know what being comfortable really, really is until you've experienced uncomfortability? You know, so you're put in situations, or you attract, and situations come to you. You come on this planet to experience those contrasts, you know, so you can expand and you can create your own world. You can create your own worlds based off of contrast and situations that invite and make room for contrast, you know. So it's really all a mind game. You know, what I've noticed, what I figured out about life is that life is really just a mind game, you know. Settle your mind. And so the energy that we're all picking up on right now is that of unsettlingness because of this lunar eclipse energy these last few days. It's been so potent, so dense. Like yesterday, even today, I just found myself like a well of tears just building up in my chest. Like, why am I crying? Why do I feel like I want to cry? It's that karmic release. We're releasing it, y'all. So it is Leo season, and this is about the heart. Leo is the lion, you know, and that has to do with all, you know, your heart energy, your courage. You know, lions are very courageous, disciplined, you know, royal, and it really, really behooves us to get heart-centered, you know, and start to ground ourselves. Ground yourself, you know, ground yourself in, you know, certain ritualistic patterns, you know. And when I mean your own rituals, you know, we all have rituals. Getting up and brushing your teeth every morning, you know, if you get up and brush your teeth every morning and you play music, or you read your positive sticky notes on your window or your mirror, that's a ritual. You know, it's something to keep you grounded, something to ground you in higher knowing and spirituality, you know, grounding you to go out and complete your earthly assignment to create heaven on earth. But you got to be grounded. So I would just ground myself, you know, with affirmations, you know, of love, saying, I am love. You know, may I experience love. You know, all is well. You know, God is, therefore I am. Just pick certain affirmations, you know, think of an affirmation that you need right now. You know, be that person that you needed, you know, when you were young. Because those are the things that are starting to push forward right now. That past rearing itself, you know, rearing its old ugly head. Those are the things that you're kind of dealing with, that we're all dealing with collectively right now. To transmute, to integrate into our light bodies and transmute it, you know, by way of harmonization, you know, making the past and the future into one is just the present moment, the light and the dark, fusing it to become a whole being. So we're just being made whole right now, y'all. You know, it's all right. You know, and if you got to cry, cry. You know, please don't hold back the tears. You know, just get grounded in yourself. Be at one with yourself and be at peace with yourself and your decisions. So many of us are not at peace with our decisions. So we keep going back and forth in our mind after we've made a decision to do something. It's like, have peace. Have peace. So, I guess I wrote some notes down that kind of pertain to a lot of this energy. And I'll read some of them for you guys. So I wrote down like a little, you call it a poem, a spell, a rhyme, a riddle. I am suspended in love, earth-shattering love, towering up above. It fits so perfect, like a hand in glove. So Leo season, heart center, optimism, grandeur. Beautiful energies are surfacing. We have come this far by faith. I am an answered prayer, and I am a walking meditation. Release, release, release the hurt and proclaim the victory. Reclaim the land and remove the mark from off our hands. I am that I am. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed by the best. Don't stress. Get some rest. And I will talk to y'all next time. All right. Bye.